He really has.
All right, we're ready here. All right, let's go.
Generally, when things are struggling, the owner or CEO will not take a salary. That's how you run a business.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, generally the CEO makes no
Is
money.
that what you're gonna do, Jer? Is you're not gonna take a salary, buddy? You're just gonna make sure that Melanie Mack and Hannah Claire and Maggie and Luke. Oh no, wait! You already fired Maggie. You already fired Luke and a bunch of editors. You know.
But Ash, isn't that a great sign of a thriving business when the CEO has to stop getting paid suddenly?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's always a great.
You know, even for years, as I've created content on YouTube, I still worked a full-time job for almost all of them.
Bullshit!
No,
what a lie!
That's a lie. This guy hasn't worked a full-time job in over 10 years now. I'm pretty positive. Like, I don't know what to say, because this guy, before he started YouTube, told everybody that he was also a multimillionaire. When he was just getting started, he told Coach Red Pill he was already a multi-millionaire who never had to work a day in his life. And he talked about how he started this company, this marketing company with this guy, but he wouldn't give him a position on the board because Jeremy was too cool for school and wore ripped jeans. And he told this whole story of wealth. Like, the whole thing, his backstory, none of it ever has added up. None of it's ever made any fucking sense. It's all nonsense.
By the way, he's still melting down about the coffee company right now.
Well, because it's true about the coffee company and his Achilles heel has been exposed. So, of course, he's going to melt down.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't count on this. You can't count on YouTube. And at some point, I'll go back to a full-time job.
Oh, there it is. There it is, folks. He's already planning the exit strategy.
Bye.
He's already planning to go back to a full-time job. But if you're so wealthy, such a millionaire, multi-millionaire, why would you have to go back to working a job?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just live off of the fruits of your labor? Off of the interest from your investments, off the dividends from your investments? Like, seriously, what if you're so set up? Well, this is the thing. If you're buying Rolex watches worth tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, you better have enough money to where you never have to work again. But part of this too from Jeremy is a dry bag, where he wants people to give him money because they'll be worried, oh, Jeremy's going to have to get a job and he won't be able to make the content that we want. So, but the thing is, he has no supporters, so the dry bag's not going to fucking work.
Yep.
Because that's going to be how this shakes out. You know, I mean, we already see what's going on with AI and how many platforms.
And you're one of the biggest explorers of it. With your AI slop shorts, where you're not even creating your own AI slop, you're freebooting other people's AI slop, doing a 6-second intro on it, presenting it as though it's real when it's obviously fake, and then trying to profit off of it, but you can't. All you can do is paper over your declining metrics. Sad, pathetic.
Are really, really, really working hard to demonetize channels. All sorts of stuff like that.
That's what you've been doing, trying to get channels demonetized. Yeah.
It's responding to a message here. There's so many people like texting me new shit. Oh my god. Here we go.
Bad news for Jer too. He's having to look for a full-time job because I said, well, surely he has investments that he can live off of. And I mean, doesn't he own a coffee company? Like, why would he have to go get a job in the real world? Well, Jeremy's going to tell us he has no investments. He had to liquidate all of his investments. Now, he'll say it's because he's scared of volatility in the market. But I just have to question, is it that he's in so much debt, he's so leveraged in debt up to his eyeballs that he had to liquidate all of his stocks in order to service the interest on his debt? I wouldn't be surprised because his revenues are in the toilet. We all know that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had to sell off everything in order to just make his minimum payments towards his debt. He's already got a second mortgage on his home, folks. It's the case.
But this is actually fucking insane.
Market is absolutely flying right now. I don't have any stocks.
He doesn't have any stocks.
He's done. He's broke. I'm telling you.
What do you mean you don't have any stocks? And this isn't the first time he said this. He's said this many times before in the last number of months. It's crazy.
Someone just figured something out. We didn't even look at this. Okay, so on the revenue screen, right, that he showed that he makes 2.5 million views a day, there's only an average of 2 minutes watch time per video.
Now, somebody's saying this is an old clip. This is from last week.
Yeah, it's last week.
Like this. Yeah,
but
I think
Ash,
it might be this week, actually.
He only has 2 minute average on watch time. 2 minute.
So it's all short.
It's done. No, it's not. That's nothing.
It's over.
Nothing.
It's over.
That's crazy.
There's no ads being played then.
No.
It's over.
Because you have to do it like every 5 minutes at least, man.
He's not getting anything for mid-rolls. It's all like front-loaded advertisements. That's it.
That's a great catch by
but this is what happens.
Shout out.
Every single time he ends up showing a dashboard to flex, it reveals something he doesn't want revealed and it backfires on him. Like, if you really got it, you don't need to flex it. In fact, you'd rather people think that you are poor, you know, and you are failing, you know, it's crazy.
I just quote tweeted that guy, Gibby fan. Thank you for that. That's actually crazy.
Donks to really speak of. So I'm not, I'm glad if you do. I hope that lots of people are making money. I mean, people that bought the dip this time was legendary. I thought you had Rumble stock. I did, but I sold all my stock.
Incredible confidence in the company there.
Because it was causing me I already have like bad anxiety and like waking up to like
anxiety. He's stressed out. He has paper hands. He couldn't hold his stocks. But to say that you're not benefiting at all from the market rallying is to say that you have no money in the market at all. That's what he's saying here, which I struggle to believe is true. I think it's a lie. He must have money in the market somewhere. Otherwise, he actually is just broke as a fucking joke, and he had to sell it all to service his debt. And this is why we wanted a financial audit with Caleb Hammer, so we could know the truth. But he has no interest in transparency.
Ash, Luther Morgan okay, we'll finish this. I gotta show you, I think Luther Morgan just trapped Jer. And we'll show you all in 1 second.
Well, you already had. It's just getting worse and worse.
It's even worse now because Jer basically admitted, right, to not having the labels done. So now he's going to reprint them. But then, out of nowhere, well, not out of nowhere, but look at this real fast, Ash. Luther points out this. Okay, you're going to change the labels. Uh-oh. You need to put the name and address of the manufacturing facility, Jer. So he'll change the labels and still not be FDA compliant. And now he's just made everyone aware that he's not FDA compliant.
Yes.
Oh
no. Oh no, Mr. Hambly. Oh no.
Where's the address, Hambly?
Apparently, people in chat are saying Quartering was just deleting his tweet. Too bad that it's all archived, Jeremy.
He deleted 7 tweets already. Someone texted me.
7 tweets deleted already. Yeah. Gee, it'd sure be a shame if somebody contacted the FDA or Amazon about this. Obviously, don't do that, but we would feel so awful bad for Mr. Hambly if that happened. At this
point, I don't even fucking care.
I hope he sells 1 million bags of coffee, Andy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At this point, bro, you're flagging everyone.
I'm sure. Listen, no, his coffee company has such a high ceiling. I actually think it's really good coffee, you know, and he could sell so much of it, you know. He just has to be compliant with what the FDA says. He has to be compliant with the terms of service, you know. I'm just doing him a favor to make sure that he's actually compliant, you know. How does that feel, Jer? Suck on those apples, you fucking fag.
Someone in our chat just wrote, I work at an Amazon warehouse, and I told on him.
Okay. The brave Amazon wagey has made a stand today.
All the Amazon people have to start A protest outside the Amazon warehouse.
Tweeting something or Trump tweeting something and losing $20,000, and then waking up the next day and have it go up $30,000, then back down. I couldn't do it.
But why would he be so stressed about losing $20,000 or $30,000 if he's so wealthy?
Because he's broke.
So here it is. It came out that Jeremy Hambley is purchasing ads. Now, he's told us this himself, but this is pathetic to see it in the flesh for the first time. This is him. This is his most viewed recent video that we all were like, wow, he's getting more views on this one. Maybe he's back.
Yeah, yesterday we texted each other about it. Remember? We're like, oh, this video did well. And you were like, oh, probably because it's about Crowder and they got to, you know. Well, no. Look at this.
No. Turns out he's pumping out 13-minute advertisements into people's feeds of his entire video. It's like, Jeremy, he's told us, by the way, that this costs like $2 per view or something like that. So he's potentially spending thousands of dollars on this, maybe tens of thousands of dollars on these advertisement campaigns. So you're not making any money. You're losing money doing this stuff. It's bad, Jer. It's bad.
This is insane. And dramatic discussion for 10 subs. Thank you so much. And we'll read all the super chats that were in a bit, guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. All right. Oh, here we go.
Now it's gotten so desperate. The situation is so dire that the quartering is teaming up with known cuckold Nick Rekieta. The old coke fiend cuckold Rekieta himself, scheming his gay ops with Nikki Rackets. That's how you know it's over. That's how you know you have no other options and no one else to turn to when you're turning to a guy whose 10-year-old tested positive for cocaine. That's who he's associating with now to own the casino.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Good luck. Good luck while birds of a feather flock together. Cockle-doodle-doo. Well, we got the Rumble for 5 subs.
Big support. Let's go. All right. Oh, look at this. Keemstar.
It's gotten so, listen, Quartering's considering getting a job. He's having to pay to advertise his videos. He's so desperate. He's going to Nick Rekieta. It might be time for like the retirement home for washed up e-celebs that it is to go to Lol Cow Live. But not even Lol Cow Live will take Jeremy as a Lol Cow. He's lower than Boogie. Lower than Wings of Redemption.
Just get fucked. Get fucked.
He tells him to get fucked. Get fucked,
Ring it up.
Jer.
Lol Cow
Ring
Live
it
dub.
up. Lol Cow Live dub.
Yep.
Keemstar dub. By the way, we got biggest demolition for 10 subs.
Big support.
Woo.
Meme